This is NDTV, and you're watching Classics.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Walk the Talk. This is Siachen Glacier, the highest battlefield in the world, also perhaps, not perhaps, certainly the most hotly contested real estate anywhere. It's nearly 17,000 feet at Kumar Post. If a soldier has to walk his talk anywhere, he has to do it here. Indian soldiers have been doing it for a long time now. They've been holding these features. The features you see behind me is the Saltoro Ridge, the glacier in the middle. This is the pride of the Indian Army. This is where the Indian Army has shown the Pakistanis and the Indians are eyeball to eyeball. But in that confrontation, the Indian Army has come out better. It's not just the soldiers who've done it heroically over many years. It takes a lot out of a human being to spend even 3 months on a post like this. But one man who's made a name for himself and who's left an imprint in these parts by doing the same thing, I think he's been here 35 times, is George Fernandes. George, welcome to this very special program.
Thank you.
Welcome to be here. And what is so special about Siachen? What is it that keeps bringing you here?
Well, essentially, the men who are posted here, they are, as you very rightly observed just now, at a place where life is very, very difficult. On becoming Minister of Defense, I first came here. And what I discovered was a snowmobile,
Right.
which was broken.
Where was that?
It was at the base camp.
Right.
I asked the officer who was taking me around,
Right.
what is this? And he said, this is the snowmobile. What is it used for?
Right.
To deliver victuals and other
To deliver?
victuals
I see.
and other things which our men who are up there anywhere up to 20,000 feet, what they need there. But I found that it was a broken piece. So I asked this officer, but this is broken. How are you going to send the provisions? He said, well, we have some more, but most of them are in a bad shape. We have asked for new ones, and they have not yet come. So I asked him, when you say you have asked for new ones and they have not yet come, how long was it? He said, over a year. So I became very angry because I had seen a bit of the glacier. I had known a lot about the glacier as a member of parliament. When a lot of parents would come to me and say, please bring our son from there. You can do it. And I never agreed to do it, telling them that you would like other people's sons to be there and your son to be back here just because you have approached to me. No,
Right.
can't be done. So I knew what exactly Siachen was. But I felt miserable when I saw Siachen and the conditions in which the soldiers lived here. Miserable also because I used to be very harsh with those parents who used to come to my house and ask for my help in getting their sons home. When I went back to Delhi after my visit here, one of the things I did was to ask for the files. And I discovered that the files were moving from one table to another, perhaps in the same room.
What in the Defense Ministry is called putting the file in orbit.
Yes, it was in orbit.
So if you want to stall something, you say put it in orbit.
That's right.
That means put a roundabout noting,
That's right.
so nobody can take a decision.
And this one was literally moving from one table to the other, perhaps. Anyway, what I found was that for a year and 2 months, nothing was happening. So I sent for these officers, asked them, why did they delay this? And they had no answer.
Right.
I passed the orders about procuring these immediately from wherever they are procured. And I also passed a very long order that any person who comes to on a
Ministry of
tenure
Defence.
to the Ministry of Defence, if he has anything to do with the needs, requirements of the
Armed forces.
he should spend 1 week at the Siachen glacier, twice during his tenure. He should spend 1 week at the Rajasthan Desert.
See, that is the criticism sometimes, that Indian soldiers live in very extreme conditions in many places. Run of Kutch is one. Ladakh has been there for a long time. Kargil is there. So Siachen has become a symbol. So the criticism is that, are you doing it because Siachen is sexy? Because Siachen has much more publicity value?
No, the order is
We are shooting at Siachen, we are not shooting at Kutch, because
Fine.
Siachen is what people remember.
fine, but my order is that during the summer months, height of the summer, you will be in Rajasthan Desert. Height of winter, sorry, yeah, this happens here.
Right.
This is not a flat road.
This is tough for you to come, but if you're doing it at your age, I'm less worried.
Well, I feel still young. I
And
really
these
don't feel.
soldiers do it at a
old.
much younger age, but they give the prime years of their lives here.
Yeah, no,
For us, it's a little interlude.
yeah. At the height of the monsoon, they should be in
In the northeast,
run of Kutch.
right, which gets flooded.
Yes, and as I said, glacier, run of Kutch, Rajasthan Desert, and any time of the year, the northeastern jungle.